Hey guys, welcome to the show. In today's video, we're going to be showing you a gold rush run that I like to use. I've been out here, and if you're aspiring to be a jewel crafter or mining, of course, there's several trade skills that you can level up on this route. This route's going to take about 15 to 17 minutes, depending on your level. It's also going to cover about 24 gold nodes. So what I tend to do is, gold, you don't need that much of it in New World as of right now. So I stay out here for many runs until I completely fill up on inventory. And if you want to come out here with hardly anything in inventory, that's your ideal situation. But what I do is when I fill up, I drop the gold ore and then I continue on. I tried to end my run for the day where I still have the gold ore in my inventory, and then I just recall to an inn and sell the excess gold that I no longer need. Now, let's get into today's run. Let's cover over where we are. This is going to be, of course, relative to your server, but for the most part, I have ran into no one out here. I tried to stay away from the popular zones where the gold nodes are. And if you're wondering why am I specifically targeting gold nodes, man, that's a tongue twister. From my experience, I found that you're going to get the most gems out of the gold nodes. So that's why we're going to focus on them today. So here we are in New World. And where are we exactly? Well, if we zoom out on the map, you can see we are south west of Weaver's Fen. And if we zoom in, we're about halfway between Salt Hollow and Sharp Tooth Pass. The area we're going to be covering here today, specifically on this big mountain rock right here. And we're I'm going to show you a route that I use, and obviously there's different routes you can take, but you can go a forward pattern, reverse pattern. What we're going to focus on here today is we're going to cover all the outside areas, and then we'll go inside. So what exactly is the route looking like here today? I got a little mini map that we're going to use that I've made. So this is the route. You can see where it says start of run, where the blue arrow is. That's where we are right now. And like I said, we're going to go all the way up the left side of this mountain and around, and then we'll go inside and focus on the gold ores that are on the interior, or sorry, on the top of the mountain. As far as levels go, you can come out here probably as early as level 30s. This is right on the border between Weaver's Fen and Reekwater. So there is a POI with a gold elite level 62 bear right there in the middle. You can see to the top right of the start of the run. I don't aggro him as a level 60, but if you're a level 30, you might get into aggro range. Outside of that, you have to worry about these level 45 corrupt zones, and outside of that, it's going to be pretty easy to navigate. You might have to worry about a wolf or a puma here and there. So if you're level 30s, take caution. But I have been out here since level 30s, and for the most part, did not have any issues at all. So like I said, the corrupt zones are what you're going to have to focus and avoid the most if you're a lower level. But let's get started on this run right now, guys. We're going to get to it and show you guys exactly how to do this. This is the first one. So if you are new to mining or new to collecting gems in general, I still don't have a full luck suit, but what I do have is luck food. My luck food that I'm using is increases your luck with mining by 1400 for 25 minutes. So like I said, this run's going to take about 17 minutes, so you'll get a full run in before it runs out. So you can get a full run in. And the great thing about this run, guys, is once you get all the way to the end point, you come... That's why I specifically do this route here. Let me zoom in. The reason why I specifically zoom in on this part is the end point and the start point are pretty close to one another, so that's why I've chosen this route. But like I said, you could start where my end is. You could start there and go in reverse if you wanted to, or you could do a completely different route altogether. But I like to keep the start and the end close. That way, whenever I'm done, I can go right back to the start point, and by the time I get back to start, it has already respawned, so it's an endless loop until you run out of inventory space. And that's what I like about this. This is going to be video number 1, because there's obviously other areas in the world like this, but we're going to cover this one first. And let's get to it, guys. If you guys have any questions, drop a comment below. Let me pop my food and we'll get on to it. So here on YouTube, we're going to try and post the videos more often now that we've become an official New World content creator. Make sure you drop a like or subscribe. I would definitely appreciate that as we continue. And look, right off the bat, a brilliant topaz. What I'm eager to get out of this run is diamonds, so I can get the physical and elemental absorption to load my armor with. I just made myself some level 60 or chalcum armor, and now I'm trying to level up to get the weapons done and get jewel crafting done as well. So on the left side of this mountain, that first one we just did, to make sure I don't forget any, that first one we did is number 1, and so there's going to be 5 of these nodes at the bottom of the mountain on the left side. So this is going to be number 2, so there's going to be 3 more of these nodes on this left side. And like I said, the only aggro you have to worry about is there'll be a level 12 alligator in this water sometimes. Where is he? Yeah, he's back there. So you'll have to go into the water, but it's not deep at all. And then you just hug the mountain the whole way. So we've just crossed the border from Reekwater into Weaver's Fen. Here is node number 3. And I also want to get my skill trade up so I can make orichalcum tools. I'm still using star metal tools. So when I said it was a 17-minute run, when I timed it, it was actually like 1640. But I'm hoping when I get those orichalcum tools, I can push closer to the 15-minute mark. So that was 3. We got 2 more nodes on this left side to go through. This is going to be number 4. And also the great thing about this is there's more than just gold out here. So you're really going to have to make a decision if you want to exclusively just farm the gold and the the gems, or do you want to get some of the other stuff out here. Some of the other stuff out here is going to be obviously there's creatures. See, there's a diamond. Man, I love getting those diamonds. Or you can get these shock bulbs here. And obviously, so you can get leather from the animals. You can get these air motes and shock bulb stems from these guys. There's about 3 or 4 of these on the route. And then down here, we're gonna get this 5th gold node right here. And also I want to point out, guys, it's definitely helpful if you're at least at a mining level where you're able to track the gold nodes in the compass at the top. I really don't look at the mini map at all that I've made because I've got this route memorized. So I really just pay attention to the compass in game. And down here, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the hemp because of this corruption. Yeah, I think, yeah, the hemp is normally right here, but the corruption's there, so we're going to skip that. But just give you an idea of where the hemp is normally. And here's more shock bulbs. And so now we're on to node number 6, which is also around here. So now we've come all the way up to left side, and now we're going down the right side. And there's going to be 1 node on this right side, as indicated by the mini-map in the bottom right of the screen. So once we come up on that, do we have any more corruption to worry about? No more corruption to worry about on this run. And the 6th node is going to be right here. From the 6th node, we're going to go all the way over here. There's going to be 3 more nodes over there. So that's where we will focus on going next. And because we're actually going to go down this right side and then come back up the right side to go toward the middle and go up the mountain to get the rest of the nodes. But so this is the longest probably lull where you're not farming anything, about 130 meters between the 6th and the 7th nodes. And so there's going to be one at the top of this little rock cliff, and the other two are going to be at the bottom. So here's the first one, number 7. And then from here, we will go, I believe, down to this rock here. But don't forget that at the bottom of this cliff here, there's going to be 2 more nodes to worry about. And there's some quartz and some amber. And it also helps that I'm mining 200. So if you don't know how much luck you get, I really wish they would add the luck stat to the bio screen, but they have not yet. So just know that you basically get a percentage of luck for every mining skill you have. So if you have 200 mining, that's 20% luck. If you have 100 mining, that's 10% luck. So obviously the higher mining level you are, see there's another brilliant ruby, the highest mining level you are, the better quality of gems and the better quantity of gems you're going to be getting. So that was 7, 8, 9. Now we're coming up on 10, which is just lonely up here on this little cliff. And some of them blend into the environment pretty easily. So you just got to start to remember where the heck they are. And then from here, we're going to go down to here next. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was number 10 we just got. So let's go to number 11. And at the top of this cliff, there's going to be a puma. So if you're a lower level, you're going to have to worry about that guy. So that's why I come safely up the left side of this little formation. And also, again, with the corruption, you might have to worry about it. But then there'll be one node right here. And this node is 65 because we are in reek water. So you probably would get aggro if you're level 30s from this. But we just came down here to get this one. It's the most southern point we have to go. And now we're going to go to this point next. So that was number 11. So if you need to go wide to get back to it, go for it. We're coming up on this next node right here, and there's that puma I was talking about. That if you're a lower level, you might have to worry about. I never aggro it, and we're just going to go straight this way. And we bypassed this one before when we was over here, but now that we're doing a return run toward the top of the mountain, it makes sense to come get it now. Sometimes these goats will headbutt you, so you just gotta worry about them as well. But this is the last one in this area, and now we're gonna start heading toward, and we're gonna have to do a climbing. So again, with the 17-minute cycle that I said at the beginning, that also is gonna be dependent on how well you can navigate the mountainous terrain. If you're proficient with jumping on cliffs and rock formations, it'll be better for you. But if you've never explored the mountainous area as much, it might be a little tricky with some of the maneuvers you'll have to do. So there's going to be 2 more here. And after these last 2, it's going to be the last land-based ones. And the rest of them are going to be up on this mountain. And from this run right now, we've gotten a lot of gems so far. You also will get Azoth if your tools are have Azoth perks, so keep that in mind. Now there's 2 ways I found to go up this mountain. I will show you both ways right now. The first way is if you're a higher level, you might, maybe if you're low level, you just jump right in here. And once you get in here a little bit, you stand to back up. and then you just go right up here and just keep going up. This part can be a little tricky getting up in here, but we got up there pretty easily. So that's the first way you can get up here. That's probably the most direct way. But if you don't come this way, then you can just go around to the right, because you notice the last gold node we got was right here, so you can just go to the right. And it's a longer way up, but you can get up, I do believe, yeah, right here. So then you come up this way, and yeah, and now you're up the same level. And then, but then you got to backtrack a little bit. So like I said, it's not as a direct path, but according to your skill level, either way will work fine. And then you got to make one more tricky jump, because we're going to those gold nodes right there, you can see in front of us. So the best way I found is to come up here and look at this gap. You can't really jump across that gap, but you're gonna have to jump it anyway. And you can see sometimes I even have trouble getting in here. So you're gonna have to use this little rock here as leverage in order to get straight over there. You could also go all the way around and then up and then drop down, but I found with a little bit of practice you can just get over right here. See, I missed it that time, but you can get over right there, and hopefully I don't require too much times. I did the same thing again, so let's try it again. Third time's a charm, and we're up. Okay, so there's 2 nodes over here. And like I said, according to the mini map in the bottom right, you can feel free to do this path, whatever makes sense for you. The route I'm showing you is what makes the most sense for me. So this is the route I'm doing. And I love these big gold ore piles here. Hopefully I'll get quite a bit of gems out of it, but we'll see. No gems. That's unfortunate. Got 99 ore. And looks like I'm almost full again on inventory, so I'll probably have to drop some ore before we finish this run. And once we finish this spot here, we're going to continue to go straight up, and we're going to go down here. There's a couple more down in this direction, and that's where we're going to hit. So we got 2 moonstone there. Wow. Come on, StinkPot, get up there. And this is going to be down, up and to the left to get this formation. You can see how we've gone up about a couple levels so far. And there's going to be one right around this corner. I do believe. Oh wait, we already passed it. We passed it. We did not go up high enough, right? Did I, let me see the mini map. Maybe I just got lost on the route real quick. So we did those 2, so this one should be more this way. Ah, yeah. We're up too high, I believe. Yeah, we came up too high. So there's going to be one right down here. I just saw it on the compass. Where is it? Yeah, right there. Okay. All right, now we're back on track. So one right here, and then the other one's going to be a little bit further south. You can see here. So let's close the mini map. And here's where that one, sorry, the map was in the way, but now you can see it. Let's make the mini map a little bit smaller, just to make sure we stay out of view. So this is where the last one was, and now we just go down a little bit further. So like I said, you could come to these 2 right after because we were over here. So you could cross this path here to come over here, but that's really up to you. This is the path I go, and then from here we're going straight up. So we have probably about, what, 5 or 6 nodes. And sometimes going this way, you will aggro this puma. And when you do, if you're low level and you don't want to fight it, you just jump up right here and you quickly get away from that puma. So no problem there. Because you know, when you aggro something in this game, they have a couple of seconds of reaction time. And now here is the big column, as I call it. So from here, you can see to the left, that's going to be our end spot. So this is another choice where you could go get that right now and then come back this way. But we need to go right and go all the way around to the right to get where we're going. So I can't remember if I come up. No, I think I just go all the way around this way. Which, yeah, so we're on the right path. So now we're going to the extreme north of where we once were. So you remember when we went left, 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 left. That was on the bottom. And now we're up on the mountain. So there's a few. Oh, did we just pass? Did we just pass? Nope. Just not far. Just not far enough yet. Actually, I think we do go up here for these other two. There's 3 nodes up here. It's on a flat shelf, and I think they're up here. Yeah. Good thing I didn't make that mistake. So you come up to this very top, and this is column number 2. That's column number 1. So between each of these columns, there's going to be 3 more nodes. So I got a little jumpy on my route. A little out of practice with it, but that's column number 1, and on the opposite, on the other side of that column is the final one we're going to end up with. But the problem with doing the route this way is once you get these 3, you will not be able to come back because we got to drop down to get the last node, which is going to be, or second to last node, which is going to be about right there. And there's no way to get up there from the ground, so you really have to come up to go down to get it, from my experience. And if there's anybody out there that likes a challenge, I've tried to get to the top of this just to accomplish it, but I could only get about right there, and I couldn't see a way on how to get to the tippy top. So if you guys find one, drop a way to get to the top of either of these columns. Drop a comment below. I'd be eager to know how you did that. So there's 3, and then sucks that we have to drop down just to get this last one. But that's where we are right now. The last one on this side. So this is going to be node number 23 in the run, and the 24th one is way back near the start. So the best way I found to navigate that is, again, maybe there's a way to get back up this way. I haven't found a way. You would think you would be able to get up right here, but it just hasn't worked. I haven't found a way on how you can, like that's literally as tall as I am. Why can't I just jump up and latch on? But I can't. And then of course you can't go here. You can't go up here. So I haven't found a way on how to get back. There's really 2 ways you can go at it to get back. You can go left or you can go right. I think it's a little bit quicker to go right, but you just have to watch where you're walking and really hug the side of this mountain. Because if you fall down, yes, you can get to that last node. And can I get up here? This would be helpful. I can't remember if I can get up here. I'll try it for a couple more times. No. So then you just gotta continue to hug this side here and don't fall down. And don't fall down. StinkPot. I think we're still good, yeah. So we're just going basically back to the beginning of the route. We're just higher than what we were before to get the last node. Can I get up here? There we go. And here's the last one here. So you would think maybe you change the route slightly. Maybe this is your starting point instead of the end point. It's really up to you, but this is the route I go, and this is the last node in our route. And get efficient at your route, and you can be more efficient at collecting your gold. But now we just simply go back to the bottom of where we were around this little big rock here, and we will be back at the start point. There's a couple puma, like sometimes this puma will get an aggro range that I have to worry about, but for the most part they leave me alone. Maybe it's because I'm level 60, I don't know. But now we're already repeating the route, guys. I'm not gonna keep doing the route for you. I showed it to you once. This is the route for you one more time. Where we are currently at right now is the start of the run. The second to last one was the end of the run. So like I said, if you use the end as the start, you could do it in reverse, or you could use the end as node number 1 and then come down to where we are and do node number 2. But I think whichever way you navigate this, there's going to be some point where you're going to have to backtrack. Because if we use this end as node number 1 and come down to node number 2, and then go up the left side, then you're going to go up the left side of the mountain all the way around, and then you'll get to the top of the mountain. And then once you get this last node, which is going to be about right there, once you get to about right there, then you're going to have to backtrack all the way to right here. So like I said, regardless of how you do this, guys, there's going to be some backtracking involved. Maybe you statisticians out there, you can plot out a course where there's little to no backtracking, but this is just the route I've become accustomed to using, and 17 minutes is not bad. You definitely don't want the route to extend more than the buff, because then you would have to use multiple buffs for the same route. So let's take a look at some of the... I've been doing this for about 2 days. And when I say 2 days, doesn't mean 48 hours straight. It's just been whenever I can get on and get to play, I've exclusively done these runs. And look at the gems that I've accumulated over that short amount of time. Look at that, over 100 gems, I would say. 15 onyx, topaz 7, moonstone 10, opal 22, emerald 13. And so you can see, look how many blues I'm getting. I do not have a full luck suit. I do have 200 mining, and I was using a 1400 luck food, and I was able to get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 blue diamonds, and quite a bit green ones. So it may not be 100, but it's close. Well, maybe not be close. Let's see. I got 16 blues, and then that would be 31 and 53, 60, 70, 83, 91, 96, 104, 107, 114, 116, 123, 125, 132. Okay, I've already done that one. So some of these I've already cut. Yeah, so definitely at least 100 diamonds, and just probably about 10 runs worth, I would say, if I had to guess, about 10 runs. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, in case you forget where this is, we are southwest of Weaver's Fen, between Salt Hollow and Shark Tooth Pass. I'm going to leave you with the mini map that I made. If you guys want to watch more of this type of content, we will be making more Gold Rush runs in the future. But this is the first one we're doing right now, southwest of Weaver's Fen. It's been a pleasure serving you here today, and hopefully you guys will check out our other videos coming up. We stream on Twitch Monday and Friday. Friday is going to be about 10 p.m. Central Time. Monday is about 7 p.m. Central Time if you want to catch one of our live streams. But we'll just keep pumping out these YouTube videos, and have a good day, and we'll see you in Eternum. If you want to join our company, we are on the VidBlane server, one of the lower population servers. So who knows what's going to happen when they do get around to doing the server merges, but hopefully that will happen before the Christmas break. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.